Oranges on view for the double sale viewing. The sale on Monday the 27th, the weekly sale, and also the sale Tuesday and Wednesday 28th, 29th. So the Monday sale features just over 750 lots. But what you're seeing are items that are in for the main winter catalogued fine art sale. Some cherubs, rather handsome Vargueno there. Good Art Deco group. Nice carved marble. Now going into the main room. This is a weekly sale. It's an unusual rocking horse there by Ragamuffin with a sprung action. There we see it in motion. Quite a lot of Asian items in this sale. The fine sale includes some really good lots, and there's a number of additional items in the weekly sale. Going through into the smalls. Lots of pictures this time, such as Edmond Blampied etching there, the horse flicking away the flies. The title is Flies, or something slightly more recent. This is Ronald Brown. Painted both works. That's a self-portrait he submitted for his entry to the Board of Education. Here we are. Interesting modern British lot. W.M. Fraser there, some nice Second World War portraits, particularly the 80S girl. Booze as ever. Mixed lots of spirits, wines, champagnes. More Oriental here. The Chinese little set of gouache on pith paper paintings there, a mixed lot. That's a David Bates watercolour. Rather handsome light fitting there. Not 1185. That's going to be. All numbers in the weekly sale start with 1,000. At 1,000. Interesting champagne siphon there. Then back round. Books. We've got the jewellery and silver at the other end of the room. Selection of Japanese ivories there. Mostly Meiji period, all pre-1947. Some interesting silver as well. Nice three-piece tea set there, Victorian. Or how about a jukebox? It's a Rockola. It is in working order. Graham Sutherland print there. Chinese snuff bottles. Watches. Throw into the sale room. Not a bad light fitting that. French, blue glass. Good showy piece. Workbench if you fancy making some improvements. Large bronze lamp holder there. Or on your bike, Peugeot bicycle. We're not keen on having bicycles here, but that one managed to slide in all the way from Belgium, I believe. Long way to have to ride it. So there's the weekly furniture. Just go back down this line. Selection of books in the Monday sale. Then we're looking at the fine sale, the winter fine sale. Roger's got the silver here. Rog, what is good in silver in your sale?
There's a rather nice ransom car piece with enamel that's going to do well, and a pair of goblets as well, the arts and crafts.
Okay, so they're going to like that modern, relatively modern, in our terms, the arts and crafts wares. What's that?
Local Lewis maker.
Lewis maker, who's that?
Simon Beer.
Okay, yeah, there we are. Pair of cups, estimate?
2 to 300.
2 to 300. Anything else you can pick out?
There's some early Georgian pieces, some Paul Store pieces. Everybody likes a bit of Paul Store.
Paul Store, there we go.
Some egg cups, quite unusual.
Is that gold napkin rings I see there?
They are gold napkin rings.
Wow.
Heck of a Christmas present.
Yeah. And what about the weekly sale jewellery? Anything in there that stands out?
There's a rather nice sapphire and diamond half-hoop 5-stone. Very, very pretty four-leaf clover, purple four-leaf clover brooch.
So it is. That's charming, isn't it? That's really nice.
Sort of nice
excellent
diamond. So
Great. So some good items. Now, while I'm here, may I come into your strong room and see the jewellery for the fine sale? You've got a lot of soldiers in here. Is that for protection?
No, well, apparently the senior part was taking advantage of the empty space.
Ah, excellent. Good. So, good selection of watches.
Yeah,
Nice
Rolexes,
Breitling, Rolex.
Breitlings,
Good pocket watches.
early pocket watches.
Okay. Victorian jewellery, amber beads. This red amber we keep hearing about.
Yes.
That
Simulated amber.
seems to have come up.
That's rather nice.
Coral beads there. We like those. That's a goodie, isn't it? 648. The amber necklace there.
Nice piece of jewels.
Should see that marching on. Rather blingy Cartier watch. Jensen at the back.
That's good fog.
And a good selection of diamond rings. Showing here. They'll all be on view upstairs for the open viewing. The gold mesh purse there. Other items will come out in due course. So that's what's going on down in the strong room and the silver counter. Let's go upstairs and see what we've got in that fine sale. So the sale begins with the Asian section. 77 lots of remarkable Chinese archaic bronzes, all collected by one gentleman. These range from 12th to 9th century BC. And the quality of manufacture, compared to what we were doing in the West, where we were probably sort of daubing things in cave walls, is quite remarkable. So on top of that, a whole host of other Asian works of art: ivory, porcelain, pottery, jade slippers. Lot 142 there. Then some European, of course, Lalique, Meissen, drop of wine. Always welcome around Christmas time. Good selection of bronzes. Something quite contemporary there. The Geraldine Knight Ram, lot 368, 3 to 500 estimate. Or how about the Riviere Comet in at 8 to 12,000. Marble sculptures, wood carvings. Interesting, a lot of musical instruments this time. We'll come back to those. Mostly Asian on the back. Really good Meiji period archer there. There we are. Have a look at that one. And a fine ivory workbox. Then there's a very interesting guitar here of some special type. Lot 354. This is a 17th century German guitar, which actually comes with X-rays showing the extent of the originality. So I think that top board has been renewed and the ivory fretwork inside is new, but much of it is original. And some other exotic looking instruments showing down there. So if stringed things are your bag, then we've got them here. In addition, a couple of rather nice carriage clocks there. Limoges enamels. More ivories and some objets de vertu. Particularly good Lalique car mascot there. Vitesse in at 3 to 5,000. Going through into the main room. Good Georgian gilt wall mirror there. It's our screen showing the preview. Handsome Wan Li vase, 3 to 5,000. Good looking cellarette there. Been a lot of interest in this chest. Mother of pearl inset. Lots of questions, lots of people looking, trying to decide how old it is, or whether some of it's later. The Velocipede makes that Peugeot bike look quite desirable, I should think, to ride anyway. That is a replica model of an original. Handsome portrait there. Good marquetry long case clock by Thomas Taylor of Holborn. A lot of people asking about that one already. This has all been online for over a week, so we've had a lot of inquiries, done a lot of condition reports. Now, how about something more modern? That is a sofa workshop settee with matching armchair and stool that was purchased, I believe, within the last 9 months for £5,000, but is surplus to requirements and is now in with us at £1,000. So, should you need a very large, pale sofa workshop sofa, come and see us. Handsome view there, very local. Old chalk pit near Eastbourne, classic downs between Lewes and Eastbourne there by Henry Hine. Lot 787 in at 8 to 1200. Good looking serpentine chest there. Some Asian furniture. Splendid hall lantern. This is a real corker. It's good size. Lot 387. 600 to 1,000's the estimate. Really good Japanese cabinet. Lovely quality. Look at these panels. Really nice that. Into the picture room. What do we got? Well, there's a 1950s Danish stylish desk at 2 to 3,000. Perhaps a bit light this sale on pictures. It's my department, so I've only got myself to blame, I guess. But after the bumper picture sale back in September, we've still got some things worth having a look at, but perhaps not quite as many. A lot of interest in the dog pictures this time. The Nathaniel Baird, there's Rory, the terrier, and alongside a Samuel Fulton. And if you look in the barrel, we think there's a lot of dog lurking in there. One for the restorers to clean, and we'll see what comes out from it. Similar theme, the John Ems hunting oil, always popular. There's going to be a lot of interest in this. Donated to charity, brought in by a charity for whom we don't charge them commission. This is a Jean Delville oil. He's a Belgian surrealist painter, or symbolist painter, I think perhaps. So that's a sketch. His granddaughter's been in touch, says it's absolutely right, and it's a study for a work called Les Forces. And he painted it when he was in England between 1914 and 1918, as a refugee. So we're going to watch that one, see where it goes. A few John Pipers and Campbell Mellon. Good name. These are all little sketches, nice examples. His beach scenes tend to be the most popular. There we are. Or something more contemporary. This is Jim Thompson. Finely painted, huge oil that, good size. And really very detailed work. Edward Borden, if you're after something more graphic, or if you fancy flying upside down, then the Frank Wotton is your bag. That one's called Rowing. It's by Carl Lobin in at 5 to 800. There's some Sherry Valentine Dane there, some John Skelton sculpture, and these are Dame Lucy Laura Knight. A lot of nice colour work there, and the black and white work. Frank Mason, original poster study there. And look at that Japanese screen. That's an impressive example. It really looks a lot better in the flesh than it does in the photos. So finally, into Gallery 4. A little more furniture. The carousel horse, Jack, converted into a rocking horse. A rather unusual work by Billy Quinn. I believe he's a Brighton artist. A few other pictures here. Paul Mays showing over there. Snaffles, Clarence Rowe, ancient maps, 16th century maps, and then appropriately enough for the as go tomorrow from Friday, it'll be on view Saturday 9 till 1 and Sunday 10 till 1, Monday again. We're selling Monday, 750 lots, we're selling again on Tuesday, and we're selling again on Wednesday. So active week next week here at Gorringes. We look forward to seeing you.